Now call our special meeting of City Council to order for Wednesday, May 10th, 2017. Our first order of business, item 2, is our delegations. This afternoon we have Dale Rose and Jaron Neufeld, our chartered professional accountants from Sanders, Rose, Bone, Grandel in attendance to review the 2016 audited financial statements. Good afternoon, welcome Jaron and Dale. Appreciate you guys coming today, and the floor is yours.
Thank you, Your Worship. It's a pleasure to be here once again to present the audit report to Mayor and Council. Our report is addressed to yourselves, to Mayor and Council of the Corporation of the City of Dawson Creek. First paragraph states, we have audited the accompanying consolidated financial statements of the Corporation of the City of Dawson Creek, which comprise the consolidated statement of financial position as of December 31st, 2016, and the consolidated statements of operations, changes in surplus, changes in net debt, and cash flows for the year then ended, and a summary of significant accounting policies and other explanatory information. Second paragraph goes on to explain that these financial statements are the responsibility of management, and our responsibility goes on into the third and fourth paragraph, stating that we have audited the financial statements based on Canadian auditing standards, in the process of coming to our audit opinion, which we believe that the audit evidence we have obtained is sufficient and appropriate to provide a basis for our audit opinion, stating, in our opinion, the consolidated financial statements present fairly, in all material respects, the financial position of the Corporation of the City of Dawson Creek as of December 31st, 2016, and its results of operations and cash flows and changes in net debt for the year then ended in accordance with Canadian public sector accounting standards. So once again, a clean audit report. Congratulations to Mayor, Council, and management on that.
Thank you so much. And I'll throw now it open to Council for anyone that may have some questions to our auditors. So I think, as always, on an annual basis, you take this process that you go through for this external audit of your financial position, your financial statements. Obviously, the work that Shelley and Janet and our teams do to ensure the diligence, the thoroughness, and the accuracy of our financial position and statements are exactly that, fairly represent the positions of our community on behalf of the corporation. And we always appreciate the thoroughness and the professionalism that you guys have approached it and brought to it. And so we want to thank you for coming this afternoon and delivering the audit report to us, and again, appreciate that work that you've done on behalf of the City of Dawson Creek. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Worship. I'd also like to thank Shelley and her staff. Of course, without their participation and cooperation, the job becomes very difficult. So always a pleasure to work with the city and their staff, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Shelley, do you have any comments?
Just through Your Worship, we have a great working relationship, and over the years we work really hard to make the process as smooth as possible, and they're a really good team to work with. And thank Dale, Jaron, and the team they brought in, and it was a really smooth process this year. Made things easy. Thank you.
Sometimes it goes unstated, but obviously to have a local firm from the city performing this work on our behalf is also, to me, that added benefit of the community having that expertise within our community to do this work. And certainly we appreciate you guys continuing to perform it. And again, thank you for coming today to present the audited financial statement.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next item of business, we're going to move on to reports. Item 3.1. We now have a report number 17074 from the Chief Financial Officer regarding our 2016 audited financial statements. Councillor Parslow.
Move the report number 17074 from the Chief Financial Officer, the 2016 audited financial statements be received. Further, that the audit letter be received for information. Further, that the 2016 audited financial statements be approved as presented.
Thank you. Seconded, Councillor Schumann. Discussion? Are you ready for the question? All in favor? Opposed? It's carried. Thank you. Item 4 is bylaws. 4.1 deals with our financial Plan Bylaw number 4355, 2017 for consideration for adoption. Councillor Schumann, moved. Seconded. Councillor Wilbur, discussion. We had this reports presented at our last meeting, and so we now have in a position to give final reading and the adoption of it. Shelley, you have any comments? Just happy it's May
Your
9th.
Worship, I'd just like to thank Mayor and Council for the process. It's a lengthy process over 7 or 8 months, and we've come to a bylaw that we can adopt, and now it's up to the city to actually carry it out. So, thank you.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Ready for the question? All in favor? Opposed? It's carried. Thank you. Item 4.2, our tax rates bylaw number 4356, 2017 for consideration of adoption. Councillor Wilbur, seconded. Councillor Parslow, discussion. This concludes the bylaws for tax rates and ratios, and again, we really appreciate the work, Shelley, that has gotten us to today to conclude this on behalf of the community. Any other comments or questions? Ready for the question? All in favor? Opposed? It's carried. Thank you. Mayor's business, I've got one item. We had the budget meeting minutes for adoption from our April 24th, 2017 budget meeting. We didn't have included, so I'd like to move. Councillor Parslow, seconded. Councillor McFadden. Are there any errors or omissions in the minutes? All those in favor? Opposed? Carried. Media questions? None? I want to take the opportunity to, we do have in our delegation this afternoon a group of students from the Ron Pettigrew School who are just finished some work at school in regards to city municipal governance, bylaws, reports, things like that. And so we really appreciate the class coming today to council to watch this special meeting of council, and at the conclusion of it, we'll have a little bit of a wrap-up and give the class a little bit of a tour of the City Hall and overview of what we've done today. So thank you for coming today. We appreciate it. Any other business? Motion to adjourn? Councillor McFadden, Councillor Schumann, all those in favor? Opposed? Carried. Thank you.